Please stop!
So the trailer for The Last of Us Part 2 is finally here, being showcased by Sony's State of Play, where we had a chance to see so much more detail, which could include some misdirection in regards to the overall storyline and plot points. So sit back and relax as we quickly delve into the Last of Us universe and cover what new details they've showed off in this new trailer. Anyways, before we get started with the video, my name is DeVuH, and I do cover The Last of Us and Resident Evil content on my channel, so if you guys want more videos like this alongside with my other Resident Evil videos, then please feel free to smash the like and subscribe button for more content like this in the future. Also, stay tuned to the end of the video because I do have one burning question that I noticed in the trailer. So if you have any ideas or answers in regards to that question, then please let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear you guys' theories and answers as well. Alright, so the trailer starts off with Ellie's life in the sanctuary city that Tommy helped build from the first Last of Us game, where now it seems like life has prospered to a certain degree, now showing what appears to be a booming population, active markets, and a commodity of food, water, and electricity, which was explained how they got this when we saw both Joel and Ellie help restart the dam that was nearby, providing everybody in the sanctuary city some semblance of life prior to the cordyceps infection.
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good. You started helping out with the mortgage then.
Anyways, the trailer continues on as we follow some of Ellie's new compatriots in their regular rounds of exploring the city's perimeter, with Ellie being paired up with a girl by the name of Dina, the same girl who Ellie kissed from the trailer a couple of years back, which this already leads us to believe that she'll be a very important love interest to Ellie and would help push her to her eventual revenge storyline, which I'll be discussing more in a future video. So the trailer continues on as we watch some gameplay of Ellie exploring her surroundings, with the overall aesthetics and setting of this game looking absolutely beautiful, which Naughty Dog has surely pulled off all the strings to make this game the best possible game it could be, where we get to see some great details of the outside, to seeing a horrifying encounter with a clicker, which are those who were infected with the cordyceps strain for a prolonged period of time and is now relying on echolocation as a means to find their prey due to them losing their eyesight. Also, this brings us to the portion of the trailer that shows us our first misdirection to the storyline, with the portrayal of Dina being captured by a group of hunters, as Ellie is rendered helpless watching her potential love interest lose her life.
Please stop!
But like I said, this could be a possible misdirection to the plot, making us believe that the storyline revolves around Ellie avenging Dina. But hold this thought, because I do have two more accounts of misdirections that I've speculated on after seeing the first trailer a couple of years back. But let's continue with a breakdown of the trailer and see what other new details they've showed off, where we get to see Tommy for the first time after the time skip, to Ellie making the decision to go on her own to seek revenge against the hunters, where we have the chance to see her fight both a human and inhuman with some great clips shown here.
You can't stop this.
So overall, what can I say? The combat looks outstanding, building on top of the first game, where we had a chance to play several different kinds of ways, including stealth or just going straight forward and attacking enemies head on, which I don't really recommend because from what I've seen, the hordes of enemies being thrown at us and the viciousness of the infected is in full display, where we get a great blend of horror and action, making this a title that I can't wait to get my hands on. But moving towards the end of the trailer, where we get our next misdirection to the story, which happens right here.
What the hell are you doing here?
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
Because at first glance, after seeing Joel's face after the time skip, where we the Last of Us fans are surely clamoring for his debut in this game, but this part could also be a way for Naughty Dog to mislead us into thinking that Joel is really there, because with the trailer we saw with Ellie playing her guitar a couple of years ago, we didn't really get the chance to see Joel's face then, which I've theorized that he somehow died during the time skip, and now Ellie playing as the main character will have us see Joel in a hallucination type of way, where he'll play a role of keeping Ellie safe, but the whole time he's actually not there, which this could be correlated with the first misdirection from earlier in the trailer, because remember that I mentioned that Naughty Dog is trying to lead us to believe believe that it was Dina who died, but what if it was actually Joel, and now Ellie's seeking revenge for her father figure, and at some point, she still has the illusions of him helping her out, but she's not able to distinguish between truth and reality, where they can play on this plotline due to her long-term infection to the cordyceps strain, and now she has to deal with not only the mental aspects of this infection, but also some physical attributes as well, which could include why she's having those tremors on her right hand, both from the first trailer and until now. But overall, this is just my fan theory of what we'll expect from The Last of Us Part 2, and obviously this is subject to change, because we'll for sure be getting much more details of gameplay and trailers in the near future. Anyways, before we end this video, remember that I do have that one burning question that I noticed in the trailer, which is why is Ellie wearing a mask during her exploration? Because remember that she's immune to the cordyceps infection, and we've seen her in the first game go through tunnels full of cordyceps spores without a mask. Even Joel mentioned this as well.
I know, I've seen her breathe enough spores to take down a dozen men. Nothing.
So why is she wearing a mask now? Did something change with her infection? Is there something brewing inside her that may cause to finally turn her into a full-fledged infected? All this we'll be discussing in a future Last of Us 2 video. So if you guys have any answers or theories about this topic, then please let me know in the comment section down below. And also if you guys want more of The Last of Us news and content, then please feel free to hit that notification bell icon so you guys are alerted when I upload my next Last of Us 2 video. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and as always, you guys have a great rest of your day, and this is DeVuH signing out.